In today's video, we're going to be going in and, well, it's Mental Health Awareness Day, and I thought we'd do a little kind of charity stream, not really for raising so much money, just to raise awareness really, because it is Mental Health Awareness Day. So I thought Inside Out is quite a good theme for this. Thank you Unknown Games for joining in the chat already. I'm not too sure how long we'll be streaming for. But yeah, Inside Out is kind of the theme of what we're going to be building tonight. We are in Plipcam Studios, as you can see here. I'm hiding some things from you. Hi Becky, nice to see you tonight. I hope you're well. But yeah, since it's Mental Health Awareness Day, I thought since it's such an important topic and everything, we'll build Inside Out. I know Claire on our wonderful Discord is going to be on the 15th of October, which is next Friday, going to be live streaming on her Twitch, which is going to be raising awareness for mental health also, as of course this isn't just one day, this is a bigger picture altogether. So she's going to be building a park on PlayStation, which is going to be a big collaborative park, which is going to be awesome to see. So really going to be looking forward to that, and unfortunately it's an Xbox player, I can't be joining in, so that's why I thought I'd join in and build an Inside Out kind of theme tonight. You can see I've already started what I've been doing, so thank you very much Twisted Track for joining, hello, and Gabe Mex. Still waiting for Gabe Mex's second series to come along. I know he's very busy, but I'm really missing his videos. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining, really appreciated. So you can see, I'll show you what I've built so far. So this is actually inspired by a creator who appeared on Moomin Little Socks' video when he did the build, ready set build thing, and during the course of tonight I'm sure I'll name that builder, but really inspired me to build this kind of rainbow with the glass pieces. So you can see here, if I move these out, there's two glass pieces to make it a bit so you can't see through it as much. And they've made a nice glass rainbow which looks really nice, and at night time I've coloured it with these lights and then the Inside Out logo rainbow on there, and I need to complete this all, but the idea behind it is that it's kind of a meet and greet kind of zone, so we've got a shop to spread the joy with the balloons, and tonight I'm hoping to basically, plans tonight, build a balloon stand just to attract people in, and then finish off this kind of backstage area for a meet and greet area. So you can imagine this character, I had to go at building Sadness from Inside Out, and I actually have another character which I'll show you now, but to be fair I'm not the most proud of this character, so I'll bring her over. Yeah, I think there's 3 female characters in Inside Out, but you'll see here I put her in a box because I dislike her so much. This is Joy, everyone. Say hello to Joy, striking joy into everyone's hearts. Not. So yeah, bit ugly, but not the most happy with it. Cheers, mate. No problem. Really enjoyed your videos, Gabe. So yeah, we're gonna try and build a balloon stand. Hopefully this person doesn't. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream more than this person. But if you are, I'd really appreciate you leaving a like on the video or on the stream. Thank you to all the watchers, the viewers afterwards, after this stream. If you have any comments, queries or suggestions, I really appreciate them down in the comments down below. I really do enjoy responding to them, but the aim of the stream is to raise awareness for mental health, and the links are in the chat and they're also in the description of this video, so if you need help or if you want to donate, that would be amazing, to Mind, which is I think the biggest kind of mental health charity. But yeah, that'd be really appreciated. Or if you just want to learn about such an important topic. Hi Brad, hi guys. The zombie is currently at work, literally just popping by to show my support and give you all my best. Be safe, be well, be good. Thanks zombie. Really appreciated. I hope you're doing well on this Mental Health Awareness Day. So I'm not too sure the order, I'm not too sure how long we're going to be streaming for, but the plan is to build a kind of balloon stand. So I thought outside we'll start building a balloon stand, see where that takes us. And another thing that I'd like to mention on this writing here, I'm going to add throughout the night some quotes from, like, I'm big into musicals, and this lyric is from Evan Hansen, Dear Evan Hansen, the parts we can't tell, we carry them well, but that doesn't mean they're not heavy. So I think that's a really good quote for a day like this, and we've got them just so you can always be reminded, and that will always be in Zomplip Studios, that link just there to mind. Not too sure where this is going to go in Zomplip, but it's going to go in there as like just a little attraction, just, you know, raise awareness and be in the park, doing a good bit as Zomplip Studios, the company and the brand. So we've got clouds and then a bit of foliage around the outside. Not too sure right this flooring is, but I think it's okay. We also need to do the trick where we get a staff member to stand over by this person and do a queue line. So queue line, staff member, balloon stand, finish doing the backstage area where they can go and have a rest. So yeah. So I think to start with, we've got 5 viewers at the moment. Thanks so much for joining. Please, if you're lurking or whatever, please do make yourself known. Thank you so much for joining. And if you're new, I'd really appreciate you subscribing to the Planet Plipcam channel, as we do regular live streams, it seems now. I'm into the swing of it, I think once every week at the moment. So yeah, really enjoying them. And yeah, lots of videos as well, maybe one a week videos. I'm not trying to pressure myself to do too many, so it's all going well. So balloons, these have got to be themed to the colours, I guess. So we'll go, I don't want to make them too rainbow-y around, so we'll go for that. We just need to bring the purple colour over, and oh, let's muck that up. There we go. So they'll bring that purple colour over. Becky Richard, I love that rainbow that you've created. Thank you. Well, it was actually inspired. I will find it now, because it's only fair that they get the recognition. There's me on my phone playing the audio, but I'll get Moomin's video up here and tell you who it's built by. It's built by Zero Fox, _Fox on a PC. So of course I've built this, but inspired completely. This rainbow glass going across into this shop. So I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And then these neon panels, if I can select them right, I'll go around the back. These are neon panels, each one, and these light up at night time. So we've got the rainbow nice and bright there, and I do need to do some more lighting, but that's the gist of this kind of little area. So yeah, thanks Becky. So let me know if you're playing Planet Coaster at the moment. I know I'm always playing Planet Coaster when I'm watching videos like this. Let me know what you're building. If you see over there, there's a big black box that contains my Halloween Discord competition entry. So very secretive at the moment, but I'm not going to be showing the channel anything until it's judged, I do not think. So really excited for that. Make sure to join that contest if you fancy it. A really great fun contest that's been held on our Discord to build a basically a shopping kind of centre, almost shopping strip in the game on Planet Coaster console. So if you're on Xbox or you're on PlayStation, you can join in with this contest. So the thing that I'm having problems with at the moment is you can see that these are quite regularly placed, these balloons. So I'm maybe rotate some of them around and get them how I want them, because at the moment they're not looking the best. So we'll hopefully have all our primary colours, and well, not all primary, but lots of the colours that we need for this build. We got the purple in there. We got to make these a bit more irregular, that are going to stand on this cart that's going to stand outside. And the kind of idea is maybe that, you know, that you release balloons if, you know, for hope and stuff. So I thought we could have balloons. You could come come along here, maybe buy someone a balloon, let it off into the sky or something like that. So we'll rotate these round. See, this, you can see the problem that I'm having. Just how regular these look. But if you have any ideas for what I could be building tonight, I really appreciate you letting me know what you think would be cool to build. But yeah, I think that's looking quite good so far. We'll add a few more just so it's not as regular as I keep saying. And we'll stick it out a little bit. And that's really coming into shape now. We need that purple back, so we'll grab that purple. If you don't know, you can go into this advanced picker and it works really well to bring you your colour that you lost, but then you can find it. What colours don't we have too much in here? I'll go for green. Okay, so I think that's good enough. I think we're not going to get much better for kind of without putting too much detail in and too many balloons themselves. We don't want to be going too OTT. So we're going to look for the cart. So that's what we need next. It's going to be quite a simple balloon cart, but it's what we need to find, and it's quite difficult to find because I don't actually know the name of it. Maybe it's a stall. I know that the one where they have beer, a big barrel of something, and they've got that one. So I think it will be in Fairy Tale. It's good that we have all these filters because without them we'd have no chance of finding everything that we need. But I do know that we need this piece, so we'll grab this piece because this is inspired. Usually all these kind of carts and stuff have all been built on the PC, so using lots of different creators on the PC, their ideas of how they've done these things. So I'm trying to find this cart. Hopefully we find it, otherwise there it is. So that's the one I'm thinking of using, the market barrow, but in terms of, we're going to completely skin it so it doesn't look like that. Unknown Games for this park. I'm guessing you say love this park, but I was kind of giving myself a compliment. Thank you. If you're new to the stream, thank you, and really appreciate you subscribing. But this is Plipcam Studios. If you're new, you wouldn't know, but you might have seen some of my videos. We've made Hunger Games World so far, and this is a collaboration part between myself and Mr. Zombie Blood, who live streams on Twitch. Not too often at the moment, but looking to get back into it. And this is on next gen Xbox, so we're on 53% at the moment. So yeah. So what we're going to do now is try and make this not so... we don't want to make it so 2D with barely any texture. But we'll go for some of these building pieces here. Hopefully line them up a little bit. And then we need to choose a colour scheme. So I'm thinking we go red. This kind of red. Bring it more into the red. Maybe a bit darker as well. There we go. So we're going to skin this to make it a bit more vibrant and appealing for people who want to buy balloons. That looks good. And then I guess we can put a sign on here as well. So we'll bring this one across because this is the small sign that's brilliant. And for this game, Unknown Games retracted the message. I guess you spelt it wrong, whatever you were trying to say. So on here we're going to have balloons. So I hope you can see the direction that I'm going for this little cart. So if we're going to make this sign, it needs to be the exact colour of that. And then we'll go white, I think. and black works well. So we'll sink that in, and I think we're gonna have to bring this table up a little bit more. But if you're watching the stream, I'd really appreciate you checking out the stream and well, leaving a comment down below if you're around. So yeah, I hope the stream's all going okay. My YouTube's telling me that it's a bit laggy, but yeah, I hope it's all okay for you, and the audio's all good as well. Unknown Games, really good job with the blue person. I forget the name. So this is Sadness, yeah. Thank you. Sadness here, using the candy cane for her upset face, and then these rings for her glasses. The hair was really difficult to make out a basic shape, so I went for foliage, which has a good texture, and then her really long jumper that goes down to her feet. But if you haven't seen, I showed you a little bit earlier. You can see here is Joy, who stays in the box because she's awfully modelled. So she's going to stay that way. I'm not too happy with how she's turned out. I'm just going to grab a drink, bear with me. I'm back. So we're now going to try and skin the lower part of this. So it depends how low these art shapes will go without touching the ground, which it looks like it's going to be perfect. So we need to snap that there, and hopefully we get no wheel sticking out, which we will amend in a little bit. So I think blue is another good colour to go for this. See, this is what really annoys me, when the cart and everything snaps in front of it and it's selecting that as well, which is always so annoying. So we're going to take that in there. That's too dark, so we'll bring it across. And it's basically the reason I'm using the cart itself is just so we can have those handles, really perfect handles for this. So we're going to try and get rid of that little bump without it going onto the other side, which is proving to be difficult. So we're going to have to extend it out, because that will really annoy me, I can tell already. So we'll have to select this now, which will be difficult. If you're just joining, thank you very much. This stream is in aid and to raise awareness for Mind on Mental Health Awareness Day. I've been planning this stream for a little while now. Had it penciled in my calendar to be doing this, and I'm glad that you can join me on this Mental Health Awareness Day stream. So thank you. We need to extend this out because that's not looking good. Let's have a look which ones they are. So we need to select those two, which isn't working for me right now. Five pieces. We don't want 5. 2. There we go. But let me know. Are you playing Planet Coaster currently? What you up to? I love playing Planet Coaster while I'm watching live streams or listening to stuff, especially maybe a Nerd Chacho video, which is usually a bit longer. So I just chuck a Nerd Chacho video on, and he inspires me through my builds, which is really great. So I think now we're going to add some detail onto the back of this cart, onto the sides even. You can see the balloons there. It's just going to wheel along. It's quite chunky, but it's looking good. So it doesn't matter if things clip through, really. So we'll rotate this one round. and sink it in. And I think we're going to go even darker blue. That looks good. We'll get the angle snap going. And we can't use the world axis, of course. It has to be difficult. But I might change the music for you. Because I know the speakers can be a little bit annoying sometimes. I'll just move this across, and then I might change the music for you. I'll duplicate that to make the pattern on that side. Unknown Games, not currently near my Xbox, so I can't really play Planet Coaster. Well, thank you for joining me to get your fix of Planet Coaster tonight. We need to get a wheel, but first we're going to change the music to the Planet Coaster vanilla music, we think. We'll go to... Which should we go for? I'll turn my music up so I know exactly which one you want. Quite a relaxing one, this one. Sky Temple's quite a nice and relaxing one for this Mental Health Awareness Day. We're going to have to find it now, that's the problem. It's in Classic. Sorry, I'm just being DJ very slowly. And it was Sky Temple. There we go, a little bit of change of music for you there. So on top of it, we're going to put this little thing. And we'll clip it so it's perfectly in line. And then they can hook on, so we've got to get some rope on here at some point. So they can go in the middle, they'll tie it down, and I hope that this cart's going to be strong enough. But Unknown Games, let me know what you're building currently. In Planet Coaster. I know you're not building right now, but it's always great to know what kind of projects people have going on. Becky, I was carrying on with my Sunnydale Seafront Park, but just having a break. Had a long day at work, so it is nice to chill out watching your videos as always. They're brilliant. Thank you so much. I always, it's amazing that people enjoy, just hanging out, I guess. And most people, well, not everyone wants to be kind of doing streaming and Planet Coaster-ing. But yeah, thank you, especially when in everyone's busy lives, that they're joining my stream and listening. It's really grateful for that, so thank you. And I hope you get a good rest tonight after your busy day. So we'll lift these balloons up. But I understand that Planet Coaster streams are usually really slow. I know this one's quite slow, really. But it usually happens where people are building, and you go off and do other things and just listen in. So I'm going to get some rope, and hopefully the straight rope's going to work for this. We don't need it too long either, which is alright. So another busy Monday, I guess, for many people tomorrow. I know it will be for me. We'll add this rope in here, and again, we've got to be really careful not to make it look... it's got to be really messy, because otherwise it looks very odd. So lots of rope. It's got to be, like, if you think how much there is for each balloon, it's probably, I don't know, nearly 100 balloons in there. So I'm not going to do 100 pieces of rope, but plenty, I think, to make it realistic. I'm building a new park called Cedar River, and I actually have a video of it uploaded now, and it's not time lapses this time like my last park. Well, I don't think I've managed to check that out. I'll have to watch that tonight before I go to bed. As I say, I'm not too sure how long this stream is going to be. I don't think too long. Just building a little bit of scenery here which we can plonk down later on in Zomplip Studios, just along a pathway somewhere. I was considering doing a balloon ride. Yeah, like a little, just with the balloon flat ride, because of course balloons are kind of key to the theme of Inside Out, really. So again, I'm not too sure how they're so regular, these balloons. I'm not too happy with how they're looking. Becky says, thankfully I've got day off tomorrow so I can have a relaxing day and not be stressed out. Oh, brilliant. Just what you need, that'll be nice. Hope you have a good day. We can get some more balloons and see if those curvy ones can make it a bit better, because at the moment I'm not too happy with how it's turned out. That might be quite good. I think that's really going to help the look and aesthetic of how this is looking. So we'll swivel that round, and we just got to be careful that it doesn't look now like it's got to be nice and rounded. Just catching up with chat. Unknown Games, same Becky Richer. Well, I hope you both have a relaxing day. 5 viewers, thank you very much for joining me tonight. So this stream is for mental health, and there's mind links if you need help or if you'd like to donate to the charity, or you know, get information on such an important topic. I just thought I'd do a stream tonight for that. So you can see we kind of got them turning out a bit more rounded now. Let me know in the chat if you think if that's improved it. I certainly think it has. It's a bit more rounded, which is just what I needed. So now we need something to inflate these balloons. So I think we're going to go to Western. And we're going to find the... I don't know if it's not called a dolly, it's like a mover thing. So we'll go to Western. And it's the cart that they'd use for boxes, or the wheelie truck thing. I'm sure lots of you know the name of it. But this was the other stand that I could have used. Which maybe I could adapt it into a bit later. But I just thought it's a bit smaller and a bit more peep-sized, if you can see here. Looks a bit more realistic to me, I think. But that can all change. Here we go. So, is anyone doing anything for Halloween? It's kind of not really related to this topic, but are you going to be joining the Halloween contest? Because I know I am. I can't wait to show you what I've been building, but it's not going to be shown on the channel until hopefully I'm going to hold out. But it's always difficult because I just want to show you, make videos and what I've been making. So this milk churn is going to work well to make the air canister. So like the canister of whatever, helium, that's it. Helium balloons. So that's going to sit on the front just there. And we need a wheel for this. So let's go to wheel, and it should be a wagon wheel, I guess. But I don't think it's these ones. These are a bit big. If we can get a smaller one. Just like that. They'll do nicely. So yeah, if you want to join the Halloween contest, in my last live stream there is the link to the Discord, so that will guide you to our wonderful Planet Coaster console Discord, which of course people who play PC can join, but yeah, it's primarily console players who are in it. You know what, I'm not too happy with how that's looking, because that wheel's going to be too big. We're going to have to find a different wheel, because I don't think moving it across is going to work really. And we might even have to go for tyres, which would look atrocious. But needs must to get it all to scale. Claire's here. Thank you very much for joining, Claire. I know you said you were going to join for a brief while at some point. Thanks for joining. We're just well, I'll show you what I've been doing. So this is Inside Out. I know I've been explaining to everyone that Claire is running on the PlayStation a collaboration park, and next Friday we'll be streaming, I think at 7:30, and sadly I can't join because I'm at a sport club, so I can't be joining that, but certainly be joining the replay as such on Twitch. But yeah, a collaboration park which everyone on PlayStation, I'm sure, would love to get involved in. But you can see we've got this kind of balloon shop, which is kind of spreading the joy kind of idea, and then I'm going to put some more lyrics on here from I Love Musicals, and this quote is from Evan Hansen. Dear Evan Hansen, the parts we can't tell, we carry them well, but that doesn't mean they're not heavy. And I'm a big fan of Hamilton as well, so I'm sure we'll get some more quotes in. Becky says, I'm taking my niece trick-or-treating, as I've actually managed to book 2 weeks off during Halloween. Then the week after, I've got my theory test again for my driving, which I'm hoping I'll pass it this time. Well, best of luck, because yeah, brilliant if you can start driving and go in places. Let's try out this wheel. It's good that you got 2 weeks off, especially for I kind of miss trick-or-treating. I like trick-or-treating, but yeah, haven't decided if I'm doing the contest yet. I haven't got an idea for it. Well, I'd say definitely go for it, because I'm not going to show you exactly what I've done because it's in this box. But you can see that that took me one night. I've only put one night of work into my submission, and I know that it's only going to take me, I know what I'm putting here, a big circular thing, and then I know what kind of theming I'm putting at the back, and then a couple of pathways through here. So certainly not going to take me too long, maybe 4 more nights of work to get it polished off. So yeah, definitely enter if you've got the time, because it's not going to take you that long at all, which is brilliant. Claire says, looks incredible, really love this. Thank you. Well, I thought, since I can't join in the mental health awareness kind of park on the PlayStation, or better, I really love to join in on the Xbox. And if there's enough interest for everyone to do it on the Xbox, then I'm up for building a collaborative kind of park on the Xbox. So if someone could put that together, I'd be able to contribute into that with some of the builds that I do. So we've got the balloons here, I guess that will stand down there, and we need to cap it off just here. Well needed. My niece is only young, so she is really excited for Halloween. Well, yeah, I think we kind of missed it, so I think everyone's really getting ready for it with the lockdown that we had. I'm not sure, we must have been in some, was it lockdown 2.0 or something? We've missed on all these knocking on doors and stuff. So yeah, I think it would be really good fun. I think I'm too old to go on my own now. So we'll just cap this off here. If you're just joining, this stream is in aid and to raise awareness of mental health, and there's Mind links in the chat if you want to donate, which would be amazing, to the Mind charity, or get some help or information on such an important topic. So we're building an inside out kind of meet and greet area. So the things we're trying to do tonight: build this balloon stand, make a queue line for the meet and greet, a bit of a backstage area, and finish off this little building with a bit of theming, just to wrap it up really. And then we'll have it ready to plonk into Zomplip Studios as a little feature zone in the park. So my stream keeps saying that the Wi-Fi is really bad and that it's really laggy, but I hope that it's not. It seems okay to me, but that's me. So I think to add some textures, we're going to go for locomotive rails, if they're small enough, which they're not, so not to worry, we'll go for just a standard wooden plank, I think. What am I doing? Clicking too many buttons. Favourites, plank. There we go. And we'll stick that to the surface and slide it across, just so we've got a bit of texture on here. And I'm hopefully going to add a till, maybe? A till or a cashier kind of thing where they can receive the money, unless we just put it next to here and we say that that's where you pay for whatever you buy. So I think that's more or less done, that balloon cart. So we're going to group that scenery, nice low piece count for what it is, and we want to be careful not to block too much of the light from here, but that is looking good. But then again, we're going to be blocking that sight line, so I think that's got to go here. Or let me know where you think I should place this, because if I put it there, that's going to really block the sight line, which is kind of the nice alleyway that you can see as you walk along. And here's going to block things as well, so I think if we just leave it there for now. 80s to trance. Hi everyone, a bit late to the stream. I'll be cracking on with my park for the film, The Crow, for Halloween. Well, that'd be awesome. I'm assuming, I think you said last time, I think you said that was for the contest. That's very exciting. For Halloween, yeah, I'm really getting into Halloween builds at the moment. You can see there in that big black box is my entry so far, with lots of pieces, just for one building so far. But I don't want to talk too much that I'm going to give it away. 7 viewers, thanks for joining. We're building for mental health today. We're raising awareness for mental health since it's Mental Health Awareness Day, and I think this is a good time to add the next quote, since we're talking about that. So they're all lyrics from kind of songs that I've kind of got. But yeah, that's the idea. Just because I thought we are going to have, my plan is to build a stage, a Hamilton stage, because I'm a huge Hamilton the musical fan, and I'd love to build a stage like that. But it's piece count really. I think building a kind of set stage would be amazing to do in this game. I think I've only seen a couple of people do like drama stages, musical stages. So there we go, we've got the little thing where you can press the valve, I guess, where you've placed it. So you think that's the best place? Yeah, thanks, I think so. Because if it was there, it would block things, and then you're onto the queue for the inside out kind of meet and greet just there. So yeah. So we'll add the next quote. And hopefully, I want to stick this to surface. I'm not too sure where I'm going to put it, but I think we'll place it just here. So it's going to be "You're Not Alone." from Hamilton. That's another brilliant song. And I think we'll go capital letters as well. Nice and bold. Or we'll go, you will be found. Oh. We'll put a D in here. And then that should be that sign. I'm hoping this D is not going to be too large. There we go. So that's kind of the sign that we've got going on here. Let me know if you watch or if you've seen Evan Hansen, the musical. I absolutely love it. So we're going to just move these all around and have them in and around this wall, just some inspiring quotes, I guess. So next up, we're going to be doing a queue line for this. So my idea is that if you follow my cursor around, it's going to go round in front of here, and that'll be it, I think. I've seen on Planet Bro Coaster they did, where they placed an actual ride entrance down, and they had a queue going to a ride. Excuse me, I'll just clear my throat. Sorry, just busy dying. Yeah, so the queue hopefully go around here, but Planet Bro Coaster, they placed down a queue line, and then you could walk on and check out the characters, and they just had a random ride running in the back, which no one could see. They just covered it with a theming building, so no one really wanted to go. That wasn't really the feature. So that's kind of the shop we got there. Spread the joy. Why is this fire? Wait, no, you're not going to go here. Ugh. Can I move? Let's move you. Let's just move. Right. We'll take this lady over here because she's being a bit annoying and not looking happy, which is meant to be a happy kind of place, this area. So in you get. There we go. So let's get a queue line going. So I'm not going to do the trick. I think we're just going to go for some fencing, and then the path will go along. So I've just placed the path for now to give you an idea. So I think we'll go these ones, because these look quite good, I think, compared to the size of people. And I never use them anyway, so I think it'd be nice to get them in the park somewhere, because they're a really nicely modelled fence from Frontier. So 80s to Trance, let me know, are you building your Halloween park right now? Or is that something you're going to do well, later on, but preparing and researching to do, maybe? Make this darker blue, I think, just like that. I think it was already dark blue. It might be nice to, what happened there, to get some lighter blue theming in here. That'll look good. Oh no, I always do that when you click off the colour palette and it ruins the thing, and you had it all placed down. One too many clicks. So dark blue, light blue. So the queue will go around here, just like so. It shouldn't take too long to detail, and just like Disney, I'm kind of modelling off what I know as Disney for what you have at Disney, really. And we need to block it off somehow, so that you can't just walk in. In fact, I think these fences would be much better purple. but for now we'll just trim this off. We'll group them in a second. So that will be the exit way, I guess. And these would be permanent fences, I think, because they'd have daily stops for you to come and have a wave or a photo with the inside out characters. And the beauty of this is that I don't actually have to build all the characters. I was thinking in the future, not tonight, of building the angry one, because he's an awesome character. But yeah, we're going to go purple because I think it looks much better. Yeah, I like that better. Claire says, most annoying thing, do it all the time. I know, when you click one too many times. I should make like a video of Planet Coaster stereotypes, like they do of many different things, and what people do wrong that's so annoying all the time. But I don't think people are going to duck under there. I think they'll be sensible enough. Of course, there will be no one going through here. So now, the thing is, whether we get an official camera person from the studio pack, like a camera holder just like this. I think we will do, just to get the realism, but I guess most people will be on smartphones for this. We can even put some studios people in the queue if you want. 80s to Trance says, not right now. No, you should check out the film if you haven't seen it. Have built a roller coaster, now trying to theme it. Exciting, I love the theming. You've got the best bit to do now. So if we do this, I think we can get... Oh dear, we don't want him purple. There we go. Oh, he's still purple. Oops. I think if we go for this, we can have this guy who just pick up the camera. Yeah, so I really like the idea of stereotypes. Cool, I might actually give that a go then. If people like the idea of that video, I'll go for that. So I'll make this shirt purple, I think. Oh, I keep ruining it. Happened again. Purple. Has he got a tie on? I would make it pink. We'll go a bit more purple like that. That's the right purple. Hurrah, we didn't click off. So he's going to stand there. He's going to take a picture. And then I guess we'll have some people lining up. So we'll get some animatronics. Problem is we can't get kids. And you'd think most kids would do this. But the annoying thing is that the adults are usually taking up, like, jumping in front of kids and pushing them away, which is annoying. Certainly at Disney. When I went to Disneyland Paris, I think I've been 4 times, but the only time I can properly remember is the time where, well, there was loads of people pushing kids out of the way to get a photo with a big character as a grown adult. Becky says, don't think I've actually seen the film. Yeah, I haven't either. The film is a cult classic. I like those fences. They could look spooky enough, lol. Yeah, they could do. Certainly could. I really like the details on them as well. Unknown, that's one big camera for a picture. I know it is, yeah. It's better than the big, the one on the stand though, I think. But never mind. I do want a camera somewhere. And we can make a custom camera as well if we wanted like a kind of meet and greet point kind of idea. But for now, I think we won't commit to too much. And we'll go for animatronics from the Studios pack. So we'll click down Studios. And see, this is the annoying thing. We've got no kids to walk in here. It's going to look really annoying. It's going to annoy me that there's no kids. But we'll have some people just come in for a day trip. Of this person in jeans, I think. Light blue jeans. We're not gonna have someone, although we could have someone one of those annoying people who sits whilst in the queue. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. I'm always one of those people. Always in there. Maybe clothes shopping. If I'm clothes shopping, or someone's taking ages whilst clothes shopping, I will always sit down on the mannequin stands. White shirt's good, and we're going to go black trousers. Oh no, that's too business wear. Blue. Cool. So these are queuing up for a lovely photo. Plip, you will have to go through with me how you made this so we can get it in the park. Yeah, I can do. That'll be nice to get it in the park, to have kind of me included, because it's a real shame I can't be joining in, but that's just how it is, isn't it? Before I forget, I want to put these down because I'm making a real conscious effort at the moment to make drainage a big thing in this park. So I'll make that stationary and just leave that there. Get some more people in. Should we have some adventurers, because why not? There's some people visiting the park on this very hot day. Look how big they are compared to, like, there's a normal person. They are giants. So stupid. Why would you make animatronics when you have peeps in the game and you're not going to make them? It's just so stupid. But anyway, it's Planet Coaster, everyone. We've got some people there. Right, I don't think we're going to have someone in a suit and tie. Neither a police officer, maybe. I have an idea that might not work, but if you put a viewpoint, the guests will take their phones out and take pictures, and it might look like they're taking selfies. Yes. Brilliant idea. I'm doing that. Thank you. Should we get a cowboy? A zombie? We could get Mr. Zombie Blood going. This lady looks like she's queuing. She's a bit annoyed, having to wait all this time. And what should we dress her in? Orange, yellow, red hair. I'll do that. And really black trousers. Cool. And that's all we're gonna go, because otherwise it blocks the inside out sign and it will annoy me. So we've got the cast member, he's taking the photos. So yeah. So that's all the people that wanted to get in. We're not going to have cowboys, so yes. I should certainly, I'm going to do it just for now, because I'm not going to place this in the park just yet, because it's going to be around, I think. So the plan, I'll explain what we've got. So we've got this water area. It's going to have a water stream flowing down, and then you'll have to have a bridge over. So it's going to force us to build out instead of building around the car park, which is something good. At the moment, Brad has got Zomplip Studios, and he's very busy. He's been busy with work, but he's back building in Planet Coaster, and he's building just here around this area a spooky kind of stuff, and he's going to enter the contest hopefully with the stuff that he builds. So yeah, and it's the same with me. I think this is going to go in Zomplip. It's not actually themed to a film, so I think it'll be quite a generic studios backlot kind of tour maybe, but yeah, that's the plan. So you said a Vista Point. We could put an entertainer there, but they don't really look that great, do they? Angle snap on. We'll make this purple because it's going to be themed to this. And then the focus point will be those glasses there. So that should work perfectly well. And we've got the inside out sign, which a shame it actually isn't in the camera shot, but I think it looks okay. So that will theme there, and then you can walk onto there. So I've just realised we need to do this, and then we'll move on to the backstage area, which will be the next thing to do, just around here, and that will cap out this area, and which can just be plonked down anytime I want into some Plip Studios. We're not going to make it too difficult there. They'll exit there. You'll have a please wait here, should we put? I think that's quite important, because otherwise people will be encroaching on people's moments that they've been queuing for maybe not too long. Maybe to have an extended queue line around the outside here, but we'll make it purple, and we'll make it pink. Just a little wait here barrier. So thanks Unknown for that idea. And then Claire, yeah, I'd love to get this kind of build in. So I'm going to put another sign in. Another little quote. I was just thinking, I was listening to songs today. Just of, well, songs I thought I could put on this board. So this is by Coldplay. And you watch it get some kind of copyright claim for putting a lyric. Surely not. Hold tight for every. I'm sure every day is one word. Every day. Yeah. L-I-F-E. I love that song. And it's going on here. It's another good song. Go listen to it. Don't want 4 pieces, we want to separate these. So thank you for joining me tonight. I'm not finishing, but just for anyone joining, the idea is that this is for mental health awareness, this stream, so I hope you're enjoying it. And Planet Coaster is certainly a game that brings us joy. So, you know, if Planet Coaster definitely makes me happy. Makes me feel. No, I can't sing because that's copyright stuff, isn't it? Because the world is mad. Hold tight for everyday life, okay? So there's some of the quotes that are going to be on. We've got the rainbow going across. Let's have a look at some lighting. I could bring across the lights that I've done elsewhere, but I think I want to have different areas of with different lights. We can see if we can get one of these, the ones that stick to the wall. These are quite modern lights. These might be quite good. That could stick up in the corner maybe. But we need to theme that to grey. Light grey. That's the one. I guess sorry, I just bumped the mic. The writing's not going to be too visible. But I'm going to fake some lighting just here. Because we would actually have some decent lighting around here. So we're saying that those lights give off a decent amount of light. So that looks good. Inside out, we do need a bit more strip lighting around here. It's kind of annoying the lighting that we have and how it's working. Because I don't want to have too much lighting. It's going to get annoying. You know, I don't like those lights. Not liking how they're looking. And these are a bit more area lights as well, so these will look a bit better, I think. We want to make that make sure that these are the right height. so we've got some continuity throughout it, and hopefully that won't set some balloons popping all this heat from these lights that probably aren't very eco-friendly. And we'll chuck a light around the back as well, because we don't want the actors, the cast members, the magic makers tripping over their costumes or whatever. So it's the balloon shop, and then also they can go in and get changed as well, and take their rest between dealing with all the photos that they have. So you can see around here we have this. In terms of theming on it, it doesn't actually need that much, but maybe it could do with a little bit more. I'm thinking of what kind of sign we could put on. Maybe some advertisement for Looney Balloons. Looney Balloons, the sign. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for a little bit of theming on the side of this. Although it's a bit small for the size, which is annoying. I think that'll look good enough just there in the corner. I don't know if that lights up. Sadly it does. But in fact, it would make no sense to put it there, because it would not be advertising at all. So if we put it on this side, then it's advertising this shop just here, and then they can walk in, and maybe we put a bench down. Bench or seat, we'll put a seat. Chair is chair, isn't it? Chair, unless we find a better solution. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how that would be there, and also maybe a cast member chair here would look good. So for the person looking on to just check that they're okay and dealing with the queue and everything. In fact, that would just be over here. They'd be calling them on once they're ready. And yes, I agree. A really big cameraman, which doesn't need to be as big as he actually is. Make that purple, because we need to theme it all in to the theme. So I'm just gonna have a look around here if I can inspire myself from what I've done for some signs, because at the moment I've got no small signs I can drop in that are kind of branding or anything to the rest of the park. So we'll leave it as it is, I think, round the back there. I think there's enough lighting. Yeah, just enough, that'll be fine. There's enough lighting to not die around that backstage area, and then we need a spotlight as well, because at night time they would still have these shows, I think. And we'll plonk one of those down as well. And you'd have all the annoying people walking past, adding reflections and everything. So I think we're going to go for our customary purple lighting. A nice light purple there. And we'll also put some lighting on around the back here. And we'll make that pink. But in terms of, I'm okay with how it looks there. It's kind of very, unrealistic in terms of the textures, but you really can't get those smooth shapes elsewhere. But I'm happy with how that looks. And then I think the last kind of few things that we need to do to advertise that yes, this is certainly something that you can come and join in with for free. I don't think you get fast passes for this kind of stuff, but yeah, I think this is gonna look good. So in tonight's stream, not that I'm ending right now, but we haven't done like masses of work, but it's effective stuff that once in the park, it's the little details that I'm always really happy with. just how they turn out. Because it's the little things in the park that people who visit the park, I want them to notice. Because once this park is on the workshop, you know, it's an advertisement really for my style of builds, and I want it to be good. Because this will pretty much be my proudest park that I build in, that me and Brad are building in. So let's have a scroll through the signs of what we want to put on here. Of course, these are a bit more textured with the western ones, but again, they're not the best for, because they're covered in loads of western random stuff that no one ever asked for. That one might be okay. Stick that to that. And colour it. Should we go for the purple? Of course we will. And we'll go for meat. We'll go capitals. Meat and great. But yeah, that will go there. We'll go light, and then we'll go a bit darker. No, we won't. We'll go blue. It's looking good. So you get your meet and greet here. It's going to be quite regular, so we'll make it a little sign if we can. It's not going to hit people on the head. Can you write on this sign? I'm sure you can. Every half hour? No, we'll go 3/4 hour. Because they can't, surely they'll have, oh, I don't know, how long are they going to be out there for? We'll go every 1 hour, and then they spend, because they'll fill up the queue. People will go every 2 hours, we'll say. That needs to be capitalised. Every 2 hours. Oh, it goes 2 tiers. Can't have that one. Let's make it capital. Sorry, I'm making a mess of this. Every 2 hours. Cool. And that's going to be white, because it's not too complicated, and they just whack that on. If you're just joining, thank you. This stream is in aid of mental health awareness. Thanks for joining. I'm really happy to be streaming tonight. I'm really enjoying it. So meet and greet every 2 hours. You can join it there. That's not the best sign really, but you know what? I'm going to completely go against everything I just said. And we're going to go meet and greet. Hopefully it's going to fit on. We're not going to put a space in because... oh. So now, does it go onto the second tier? Oh, it doesn't. Why wouldn't you do that? So we'll have to go the difficult way and put another sign in below it, I think. Like this. I think that'll work. Then we've got 2 of the same one, but the clipping should be fine. Every 2 hours. So in terms of videos that I'm hoping to get out soon, I'm looking at doing another Planet Zoo video. What's going on here? And then a couple of showcases as well that I've got to do, that I'd like to do. Which will be exciting. And then also Zonplip Studios. I think it's going to get to Halloween time for Zonplip Studios. I think that's the direction of the park next. And I think that will stay throughout the park, throughout the year. So we're going to have it more of spooky zones instead of. It's going to be all the way around the year, all year round. Sorry. And you'll be able to join those attractions, which should be good. And I think that's certainly what Brad's aiming for with his. Right, that took a while to do that sign, didn't it? Thanks if you're still with me. If you're just listening along. I know sometimes live streams, it's nice to come in for a chat and chill. But it's taking me longer than I wanted it to, that sign. But it's done now, that's the main thing. And it's looking good. Meet and greet every 2 hours. You can walk through here, queue up, like all these people here, and get a photo. We kind of need someone to smile, don't we? Really? Let's get one last animatronic for someone that's going to be there. Because why not? I know they're not going to smile because they're the most miserable people. Look at them. Look how boring they are. Smile. Not. Oh, there's the dogs going mad. Oh, we can't have him in. We'll have him in brown trousers. A green shirt. And his hair's going to be blondish. What a look. Smile. He's loving it. Absolutely loving it with sadness. So, yeah. So I think, unless I can suddenly think of anything else that I want to do in this stream, I think that's us all wrapped up for what I was aiming to do in this stream. We've done the queue line, we've got the people queuing up, we've of course got this shop. For the Looney Balloons, we've got our quotes all the way along the side, mind.org.uk if you need help to donate or anything like that, would be really great. You know, it's a great website for information and everything. And we've made our little balloon stand, which is going to sit there, and I'm really happy with how that's looking. Maybe the last thing that we need to do is add in a stationary light that's going to just sit around here, because we can't have it too dark, because realism is really important in our park. Maybe yeah, that's perfect. Perfect colour. Let's see the splash of light that it gives. Happy there. One there. One there. We'll go every 2, I think. And then that ticks off the box for being realistic. And in terms of realism, there's one more thing I've forgotten to do. On every building, add a little vent. This looks great. I really like the balloon cart trolley. If you're from the UK. Why would it matter if you liked it if you're from the UK? This looks great. I really like the balloon cart trolley if you're from the UK. Oh. Please explain what you mean. I'm sorry if I'm being stupid. But we need to put on our little vent, and I think that will wrap up the stream. There it is. A little vent. Caps off pretty much every building I do. Into the corner, look at that. Bit of that's the realism that you get on the Planet Plipcam channel. Just there, in the corner. You'll never see it, no one will ever see it. Might do on that side. And that's perfect. Really happy with that, how that is. So yeah, I'll just give a look at night time. You can see there we've got the parts we can't tell. We carry them well, but that doesn't mean they're not heavy. You will be found. Hold tight for everyday life. We've got mine.co.uk down there. We've got a bit of foliage. We've got the rainbow trim just all around here. Brickwork, which looks really good, I think. And this was inspired by someone who was competing in the Moomin showcase kind of thing. And then the walls, these are the concrete walls. I thought cart in the UK was called trolley, so I put cart trolley. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. I don't know what you say really, because it's not really a supermarket cart or trolley. I definitely call that a trolley, but yeah, I think I'd call it a cart personally, a balloon cart. Anyway, and then there's you look at daytime. So I will update the thumbnail for this video because I'm really happy with how it's turned out with some of the foliage at the back as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Thank you so much for those who have joined me in the live portion. If you've got any comments, I'd love to hear them down in the section below. Please already, it's always really appreciated. And subscribe to the Planet Plipcam channel if you are not already. And I hope to see you in the next live stream and the next videos that I do on the Planet Plipcam channel. And I will see you in the next one.